This slithery serpent may be the animal you fear most, but they symbolize something else to Mass Wildlife's Tom French.
Mount Tom is one of the few remaining sites we still have timber rattlesnakes and copperheads in Massachusetts. They've become very rare.
In fact, less than a dozen timber rattlesnakes are left on this local landmark. That's thanks to humans who haven't always looked kindly upon the creature, in some cases killing them for sport.
We had bounties on snakes. You get paid for it. It was a good citizen kind of thing to do.
It's now unlawful to kill a timber rattlesnake. It's protected under the state's Endangered Species Act with the threat of fines and imprisonment. But they're still living on the brink of extinction for a couple of reasons. The first is their habitat.
It's unique in having the kind of rock talus that we're sitting on right now.
They need a boulder field to live in during the winter, otherwise they'll freeze to death. The other problem is their breeding habits. They need to be at least 8 years old, and even then they'll only breed once every 2 to 3 years.
When you lose the adults, like we did up here on Mount Tom a few weeks ago, it's a huge loss for the population.
If you're worried about snake attacks, you shouldn't be. No one has ever died from a rattlesnake bite in Massachusetts. Hikers just need to be wary of their surroundings.
It does make good sense to watch where you're walking, because if a snake crosses a trail and you step on it, that's when one would bite. Stay on the trails.
And of course, listen for their telltale rattle. The timber rattlesnake is not known to be aggressive, and keeping your distance is an easy way for both you and this rare reptile to stay safe. Well, if you're still worried about a snake bite, you should know that a couple of local hospitals do stock anti-venom, and that it takes at least several hours before snake bite can become lethal. On Mount Tom, Eric Fisher, ABC 40.